Hi, welcome to this episode of Growing Your Sense of Self Through Self-Defense. My partner today is Miss Lorena. We worked together for several months, one day a week for a few years ago, and we're going to work today on a simple escape from the same side grab. So if you are grab her right arm, grabbing my left arm, this is what we want to escape from. So the technique is this. What I will do is first generate what's called a live hand. That's opening your hand up, stretching it like that. The reason we do that is, see if we can see it for the camera, you'll see where her grip is. Once I open this up, you can see how her fingers spread apart a little bit. Go that way. If I do that, how they come apart. It's because my hand is growing in volume there, which will loosen the grip a little bit. If what you're holding gets bigger, you loosen your grip. So that's the first thing we do. Now, if I want to get out of this grip, my only exit point is between these fingers, right? I can't get out through her hand, below, above, the side. So it's here that I want to get out. And to go out of her hand, the thinnest part of my arm is this ridge here, that one there. So what I would like to do is I make my hand bigger. I also want to turn it at the same time, looking to get out the door. Now the last thing is, if she's big and strong, gets a good grip on this hand, even if I got myself starting to go out the door, I don't want to get in a tug of war with her arm to arm. So what I would like to do is use my whole body against her arm. That I can win, no matter how big and strong she is. So the way I do that is, Hapkido's about being close, I'd be close to her, I sort of attach my arm to my elbow here. And when I move my hand out the door, I'm not doing it with my arm, I'm doing it with my body. So I will step and pull away, right? And you could use as assistance, you can also grab this hand, the guy's big enough and strong enough, you're worried about it, grab this hand and pull away, right, when you're going out. So when she grabs, I'll go kind of, not so fast yet. I'm going to do live hand turn as I step into her and use my body to step out. So, like so, right? Going down is helpful, but not necessary. Okay. Now I'm going to grab on Miss Lorena's arm, and you see here, there ain't no door to go out because my hand's bigger than her forearm here, the wrist there. So, same technique she used, live hand as she steps in and starts to turn and moves towards me. Maybe because my hand's bigger than her, she might want to bring that other hand in to get a hold of this and pull out. So she's going to step in, attach the elbow, and turn her body out. All right? Do it again. Yes. All right? I'm going to grab really, really tight. Yes. Good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Now, we also want to practice both hands, both arms. We don't have to do that. We're not going to do that, but for you guys to do. Because you don't know who's it. Left-hander gets a hold of you, is likely to grab your right hand, or right hand's likely to grab your left hand. So you need to be able to escape from either one. Same technique, live hand, turn her hand towards the door, be close to the person, and then it's a circular motion. Circular motion, your arm's moving, your body's moving. The person with one arm can't hold back, almost anybody who's using their whole body. And if they slip that other hand in there, that's a guaranteed escape. All right? Got it? I'm going to grab you one more time. Yes, good. Now, one of those spin on this, which is a helpful thing. In Hapkido, in self-defense, our tendency when we're not trained is to think, get away from somebody who's attacking. And sometimes that's a proper strategy. But when they're already there, it's too late. So if I got a hold of her, it's too late for her to just, like, avoid me. She has to escape a different way. And the way to escape isn't to try to resist where you're at, but to come in closer, where now you have your own chi energy to direct the action, right? So we're going to simulate something like, maybe I'm going to grab a hold of her and pull her to me, right? Like I'm at a party, I want to take her with me, go someplace, or yank her to get in my car. If I grab her by the arm and start walking, get a tug of war with me. If I start walking, this here, she's not likely to win, right? I wouldn't have got engaged if I didn't think I could pull her along. So we're going to do this kind of slow first. If I start pulling her away with me, what she does is come to me quicker than I'm moving away to get in that close position, and does the same technique, live hand and step away with the back, right? So in fast motion, we'll see if we can do this. We'll step back a little bit. So one more step back, and I'm going to yank her. Come on, and she steps closer, maybe too close, and pull out. Let's go back a little bit. You need to escape when you get about there. Okay, so I'm taking her, she's coming in, pulling out. Right. That's the technique. It's counterintuitive to close the distance. Hey, she's trying to get away from me, and the way to get away from me really is to get closer to me first before she gets away. So that's the session. I hope you guys have a good time doing it. Miss Lorena, it's always a joy. Thank you much. See you next time. Toodles.